Hey, welcome to the Nursing Dose with your host, Dr. Farah Laurent. Today, I want to dive into the question for anyone that has an upcoming interview, especially for all my new nurses out there who struggle with the interview process, struggle with interview questions, and perhaps can't seem to get past the first stage of interviews and you don't know what's happening. You're not getting any feedback, but you keep getting rejection after rejection. And maybe you've been applying now for 3 months, maybe 6 months, 9 months, or up to a year. And I want you to know the longer you wait to get professional help, such as a career coach like myself, to guide you with this exact process of how to interview, because really, it's not something that you just learn overnight before your interview, right? It takes time to really have the art of interviewing down. So, this is why I create the content that I do. I created a YouTube channel specifically for new nurses. Go check it out. It's called The Nursing Dose with Farah. You can go, I drop a bunch of content on how to interview, how to job search, tips, tricks, and strategies. And I even host a weekly webinar that I invite you to join. It's this Wednesday. Actually, not Wednesday. I'm sorry. This Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's free and it's designed specifically for any nurse that's looking to get hired faster. Okay. So this could be literally your senior nursing student, a new grad, or a nurse that wants to pivot into another role. All are welcome. It is a free webinar, it's an hour long. And at the end, for anyone who's interested, I typically will spend a few extra minutes to talk about my coaching program. This is a specially designed coaching program called the New Nurse to Dream Role coaching program, which I've guided over 200 new nurses to land their dream role. Okay. So if you're interested in learning more about that program, learning if you are eligible and if you meet criteria to join, then I invite you to stay till the end of my webinar on Thursday. Like I said, 1 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. PST for all my Cali people. And I'll share the link here on LinkedIn. Or you can simply just go to newnursejob.com. If you happen to be watching on TikTok, what's up, everybody? Or on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, same thing. The description for the link is in YouTube in the description section. But everywhere else, just go to the link in the bio and you'll be able to register for this webinar. Once it gets full, that's it. You'll have to wait till the next one. So go ahead. It takes 1 minute. Go ahead and sign up for it now. On that webinar, you'll basically learn strategies and tips that'll get you hired faster. So let's dive into this topic that I want to talk about today, which is how to answer the question, why should we hire you? That many nurses struggle to answer. Okay. Even if they don't necessarily ask you this exact question, you should know how to answer it and thread it into other answers so that it makes you more marketable when you are in this interview. Okay, so again, remember what I said. Even if they don't specifically ask, why should we hire you? You should thread in the reason why they should hire you in your interview pitch or other questions that they ask you. Okay, you simply speaking about yourself should answer that question. All right. So let's dive in. I have 5 quick tips for you. Okay. And I don't have much time, so I'm going to spend about a minute on each tip. If you want to write this down, go ahead, save this video or come back to it. You're welcome to do so. And like I said, join this free webinar where I break this down even more. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Nursing Dose with Farah. And of course, follow me for more content. Okay, let's dive in. Number 1, what is your unique value proposition? This is what you need to answer when they ask you, why should we hire you? Okay, your unique value proposition is your differentiator. What makes you so different than every other candidate that makes you the best candidate to be selected for this position. And if you can't articulate that, it's going to be very difficult for you to get the job. And I know many nurses are like, oh, I don't want to brag about myself. I don't want to like talk too much about myself. And I'm like, let me ask you this. Do you want this position? How bad do you want this job? If it's your dream position and you have the opportunity to interview for the ICU, labor and deliveries, NICU, ER, whatever it is, this is your time to shine. They want to hire you. So tell them why they should hire you. This is your chance to brag, okay? So the unique value proposition, like I said, is your differentiator, your past experiences that make you different, and any particular skills that help you stand out. So let's say you're a second career nurse. Maybe you were a former educator or a teacher. Maybe you were a veteran, like in the military, in the Navy, whatever. Or a social worker, or maybe in the arts, a graphic designer. Or maybe you were a bartender, or in the food industry or retail. All of those skills are transferable to nursing. Let's say you're a bartender or in the food industry. That shows that you have great customer service, you're able to time manage really well, and you're a good people person. That translates to nursing very well, right? That you're able to establish rapport, you have good communication skills, and you're able to handle stress and multiple clients at the same time. So these are the things that you need to pull in and bring to this why should we hire you question. All right. Number 2, okay, patient experience. You need to talk about how you can make a client have a better experience, whether it's delivering a baby, postpartum care, med-surg, post-op care, in the ER, in the ICU, in an outpatient setting, whatever it is. Describe how you will make these patients have a better experience. It's the customer service piece of healthcare, patient experience. They literally keep track of this, and it is a big financial impact to the hospital. If people have good customer service skills, which is the patient experience piece, customers will keep coming back, which is essentially patients, and they will tell other people about the hospital or the services so that they can have more people come. So people will, this is all public knowledge, people will literally Google a hospital and say, hey, what is their score for this, or this? And it's essential that you talk about that patient experience piece and how you can make their unit better. What do you bring to the table? Okay, so really that connection piece, that communication piece, and how do you connect with your clients? Okay, this is what they want to know about the why should we hire you. All right, number 3, talk about your advocacy, your communication skills, your adaptability, and your ability to handle stress and any challenge that's thrown at you. This is what they want. They want somebody who's versatile, somebody who's not going to buckle and break down when there's a problem. They want a real problem solver. They want a go-getter. So that's what you have to demonstrate, not only in your behavioral style stories, but also when you answer the questions, okay? And work ethic. A lot of these nurses, it's cool. If you want to, whatever they call it, if you want a soft nursing job, whatever that looks like for you, some of these nursing jobs, that's not what you're going to get. They want people who are ready to work and ready to take action and make things happen. So if that's you, then you want to translate that when you answer that question, okay? They want somebody who's going to be a team player, which brings me to number 4. You want to be able to articulate that you're going to bring about a healthy work environment. This is huge in healthcare right now, right? Especially in high stress areas like the ED, the ICU. Some of these environments are really struggling with toxic workplaces. So they want team members who will create healthy work environments, team players, and bring a joyful attitude to work, right? People want to work with other people who are happy and joyful and helpful. So think about that team aspect, that team dynamics, and what you bring to the table and why they should hire you. Okay. And then number 5 is all in the delivery, right? If they say, hey, why should we hire you? And you're like timid, super shy, you give like a very short answer, you don't show any enthusiasm or passion or any conviction when you're talking about why they should hire you, then they probably are not going to believe what you're saying. So you need to deliver it with authenticity, with some passion, with some fire, with some conviction. Okay. And it's not like if they say, hey, why should we hire you, that you're like sitting around thinking about it. This should already be decided and you should know what to say before you go to the interview. All right. So I hope all these tips were super helpful. Again, I was only coming on here for a short time. Please, if you're not signed up to my free webinar, do so now. It's thenewnursejob.com. That's the website to sign up. Make sure when you go and sign up that you also click on the Zoom link to make sure that you're registered so that you actually get the Zoom link access. Okay. How do you sign up? Go to newnursejob.com. The link is in the bio on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and on YouTube, it's in the description box below. Okay. So I will see you on Thursday at 1 p.m., 10 a.m. PST. What is this webinar about? It's for any nurse that is struggling to get interviews, any nurse that is struggling in the interview process and can't seem to get past the interview process to get an actual offer. And if you're tired of getting rejections, you're tired of sending over 100 applications and not even getting to the interview stage, this webinar is for you. It will teach you tips and strategies on how to get hired faster. And I dive deeper into these topics. You'll have the opportunity to ask questions. And of course, at the end, I will talk to you about my coaching program where I've helped over 200 clients to land their dream role. And again, I don't think I formally introduced myself in the beginning, but again, my name is Dr. Farah Laurent. I'm a nurse career coach. I am a keynote speaker, an author, a conference host of Nurses Making Business Moves. My work has been featured on media such as the Jennifer Hudson Show for all the work that I do with new graduate nurses. If you want to get hired faster, this webinar is where you need to be. Go sign up now, newnursejob.com. You're welcome. And I will see you on Thursday. Okay. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go subscribe now. The Nursing Dose with Farah. And drop any comments or questions you guys have so I can create more content for you guys and bring you more value. Even if you're watching the replay, feel free to drop comments, questions. And if you're interested to work with me and you're like, you know what, I have an upcoming interview, I need to get hired faster in these, in these next few months, and you're serious about investing in yourself, drop dream role in the actually not even in the comment section. Don't even mess around. Just come to LinkedIn and direct message me on LinkedIn and put dream role. Okay. And then I will personally get back to you and talk to you about you potentially getting into the group coaching to see if you meet criteria and eligibility. But for now, go sign up for the free webinar. I see people are signing up right now. So I will see you on Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. And I might come back on later today to do another live. So look out for that.